Mustangs, welcome back to the 9th edition of the Millard North Blueview. My name is Jaden Paul, and here with me is Maddie McGee.
In today's episode, we will be covering the recent Tech Expo Millard North hosted, a fun March Madness bracket in the science department, look at the chess team's success, and talk with Coach Mertz about retiring from track.
On March 30th, Millard North hosted the Skilled Career Expo, with over 80 vendors coming in from around the Omaha area. Blueview reporter Maritika Mukherjee went out to learn more about the importance of this event.
The Skilled Career Expo has been a part of Millard North for 20 years, and it continues to grow and develop. The expo encourages students to think about their futures and post-high school plans.
Is an event that we put on to kind of show different pathways to, if you don't think that you want to go to a four-year college, you can go to trades, military, just any alternative path that you can go into. We just want to connect students with any of those opportunities for future apprenticeships, employment, internships, anything like that.
To make students aware of the expo, Savinsky uses multiple outlets, like flyers and daily announcements, to get the word out about the event and its importance.
This year is kind of fun because I asked the commercial graphic design class if they would design a new poster and flyer for us. So shout out to Christopher King, he had the winning poster. And so the poster that you see right there is actually his that he designed for us.
Many vendors come in from different companies and jobs from around the Omaha area, and their role in this event is to make students more aware of the possibilities in a skilled or technical field.
There is a very large demand for individuals in the construction industry and skilled trades, so just getting the messages out there for the opportunities that they have for potential careers.
Just being able to talk and have conversation with them and find out what their plans are first off. Our organization isn't necessarily something for everyone, so if it is something that falls in line with what potential career path someone might be looking at, then we start going into explaining how to do so and what opportunities are available to them.
Careers in a technical industry require different skills and responsibilities than other jobs, and it's important to be aware of these when considering joining.
Stick with it, especially in the skilled trades. It is an amazing opportunity to pursue a career that might not be for everyone. Hard work goes a long way.
Perceptions are not always what they come to be. So just going at it with an open mind, be willing to learn, be willing to say yes and accept the adventure, and just embrace the opportunities that are available to you.
This has been Maritika Mukherjee with the Blueview.
The month of March is all about basketball, and the Millard North Science Department took a twist on this concept. Ashley Heisler took a deeper dive on how Millard North participated in March Mammal Madness.
March Madness is known for basketball. People around the world have made it about animals.
It's like a competition between a variety of animals that maybe wouldn't normally see each other in nature. And then you look at their strengths and weaknesses and determine who might win in a battle.
So March Mammal Madness is a bracket of 4 different types of animals that is run by ASU actually, where all the different animals are researched all year long and assigned seeds within the bracket based off of actual research. So their habitat, their diets, their mating seasons, their level of aggression, and things like that.
There are many different animals with many different characteristics and living environments. So to narrow down the competition, there are 4 different categories.
This year, the 4 regions are mighty stripes, so think like zebras, but then it gets all the way down to something like a striped dolphin. There are animal engineers, so think like animals that build things. There's also itty bitty comeback cities, so very tiny animals. And then there's also dad bods, my personal favorite. Think like emperor penguins kind of style.
As many different and unique animals battle to see who the strongest warrior is, the ASU researches animals to see who will move on.
ASU does. They decide who is more likely to win. So think like a shrimp versus a whale, right? You can think that the whale is more likely to win. So say the whale has a 5 out of 6 chance of winning, the shrimp has a 1 out of 6 chance of winning. So then the very last deciding factor is a roll of the dice. So if it's 1 through 5, the whale wins. If it is that last number 6, the shrimp wins. And then there's an entire story assigned to it.
Well, we get it from March Mammal Madness, so there's other people that's in the organization that decides. They make a video and a play-by-play. We just decide who we think is going to when we fill out our bracket.
Many of the Millard North community has been participating in March Mammal Madness. Ms. Pfeiffer has been showing all of her classes.
So as a teacher, my entire role is just collecting brackets, and then I made a contest manager. So I uploaded all my brackets that is now auto scored. So then I show my classes all of the recap videos. There's a Twitter feed that live tweets the battles or the simulated stories that happen. I get to show the memes and all of that, and then we just keep track of it as we go. So I just show my class the standings as we go, but it's pretty fun to watch as it goes.
This has been Ashley Heisler with the Millard North Blueview.
The Millard North Chess Team has won the 2023 Metro Area Chess Team Championship. Blueview reporter Simon Damrow went out to shed some light on how they were able to achieve victory.
The Millard North Chess Team has been crowned the 2023 Metro Area Chess Team Champions. With multiple schools competing over many competitions, Millard North was able to come out on top while still having fun.
That took place at a bunch of different schools. So it was us and I think 3 or 4 other schools that played in the Metro League. We would always have, it worked kind of like sports. We had home games and away games. So we had mostly away games this year. We would just go to our opponent's schools and play with their boards in their school and tabulate our scores afterwards.
The competition's many games have provided unique challenges and strategies for each player.
It was a little bit of a bumpy ride in this competition just because we had some teammates that could not make it to the match, and yeah, other than that, it was pretty smooth sailing from there.
We had some crazy games during that tournament. I definitely had some close wins and also a close draw, but other than that, it felt pretty smooth.
The team has experienced growth that has allowed them to win the competition.
Yes, I think that our team has improved a lot. I know for myself, at the start of the year was like 1,200 rated, and now I'm like 1320 on chess.com.
Yes, it was competitive, but it was also collaborative at the end of it. At the end of the day, there was a real sense of camaraderie between our team and the other schools' teams.
Ishan has some advice for those looking to join the chess team.
Well, to join the chess team is really simple. All you got to do is show up and play chess. As long as you're having a good time, you're really engaging with kind of the community and the chess playing there, it's a spot for you.
Chess team meets in room 2613 on Wednesdays. This has been Simon Damrow with the Blueview.
After 36 years of coaching track and field, Coach Mertz is retiring from his position as head coach. Blueview reporter Paul Carlson took a look at his legacy.
Coach Mertz has been part of the Millard North track team for years now. He has been head coach for a decade and now has reached retirement. We took a closer look to learn more about his career.
Many years ago, before I even was teaching, I took a job over at North Middle School, coaching throwers. And then 2 years later, I got into Kiewit Middle School, was student teaching. That was their first year they were open. And then I started coaching there, and then when I got hired there, I started being the head coach there. And then when I moved up here, I took my physics teacher's place, Bill Snazy, who was also one of my track coaches. So I took his place in the classroom and in coaching. So it was kind of a natural fit anyway. So good job. Good job. That was an 83. Stay with it. You three work together. Let's go. Come on. Come on, I gotta move up. Here we go.
Coach Mertz talked to us about the importance of his athletes improving.
For track and field, it's an individual sport, but it's also a team sport. And for me, it's more about improving. You know, winning's great and that's fun, but if you can come out of each meet or every practice and you did something a little better than the day before or the meet before, and you feel good about it and you've improved over your 3 or 4 years, I think that's great. And that moves on, I hope, into your personal life down the road too.
Coach Bergemeyer, once an athlete from Millard North Track and Field and now an assistant coach to Mertz, spoke on some of the things he has taught him.
The big one is patience. Working with high school students and working with that sort of mentality and kind of young and naivety, being patient, and definitely remembering that at one point we didn't know what we know today. So having that in our minds when we're working with the athletes was a big thing.
We spoke to a few athletes and Coach Bergemeyer to see how they would describe Mertz.
Very, very knowledgeable. Mertz is obviously, being a physics teacher, has the science parts of it down. You know, their algorithms and formulas and everything to that. So he's very knowledgeable of it, but at the same time patient and very enthusiastic. And he's somebody who will be in your corner. He'll tell you when things need to get fixed, but he is somebody here for the betterment of his runners.
He's pretty funny, laid back, you know. He talks about how he's going to get his B's soon, stuff about his personal life, so he's pretty relatable. He's not too hard and cut off.
He likes to crack jokes a lot. He's a pretty funny guy. I would say he's just tough love is a good way to describe him overall.
Coach Mertz looks to continue coaching as well as teaching. With the Blue View, this has been Paul Carlson.
Thanks for watching, Mustangs. We hope you have a great day.